Hi everyone, my name is Surya and today we are playing Prison Architect. This is my very first time playing the game, so I have no clue what it is about. And I think my sound kinda stops when I tap out, but that won't be too bad. So I'm playing the campaign for now, and hopefully that also acts as a tutorial. Otherwise I'm kinda screwed off, but we'll see. And I think there weren't many options to pick anyway, so let's start right into the campaign. Okay, the first chapter is called Death Row. We've been contracted to build an execution chamber at this prison in time for the scheduled execution of one of their inmates. Hopefully I can manage that. Oh, little intro. Let's take a look. Okay, we see all the prison cells. This prison already seems to be a little built, so I think this will really act as a tutorial. Kinda reminds me of the Escapist, only now we have it the other way around. We have to keep everybody in. We kinda know what our little inmates are up to and what they're capable of. And I think they're way more capable than me escaping before. Okay, let's take the call for now. Probably explain us everything. The CEO. This is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at a facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contacted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. That's where you want to put it? Okay. This is where I want the new facility to be built. First step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. How do I know how big this has to be? Okay, thank you. So let's start. Construct a new building here. We'll also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door into the southern wall. Okay, let's see. Foundations. That sounds about right. Can I also pause that for the time being? Or I think maybe the prison is already managed, so I don't really have to pause that. Okay. What's the difference between brick and concrete? I'm sticking with brick for now. Hi there, Bob. How are you doing? Is that big enough, or should I? No, I think I don't have to take the outer spaces. And the large jail door. Okay. Probably has to be built up first, so I think I can speed this up as well. Oh, CEO calling again. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. They collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. They use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Okay, the arrow keys. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Yeah, let's take a look around. Hello there, Wilson. And Chris. as a leech, and we have a lot of interesting inmates. Now, I do remember that. On Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. Kind of been thinking what I could play on that day, or something I could do to surprise you. It's not that easy. And I think they're done. Oh, didn't even have to take the call this time. Inside the building, I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Okay. On the materials. Guess they have to be built first, so let's wait. A lot of waiting. I'll probably have more to do if it's not the tutorial. Okay, little guys. Almost finished up. Okay, very nice. Now add large jail doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object before placement by flicking the middle mouse button or pressing R. Okay. Oh. Okay, both options wouldn't work. Oh. And I have to get those as well. Oh, nice how they are carrying them. Aren't they heavy for one worker? I don't know. They should keep prisoners inside. Hey, there you go. You have your jail doors. What's next? That's looking good. Now we need to designate rooms within those spaces. Designate a cell in the smaller area where our condemned inmate will live. Then designate the execution room itself in the large area. Okay, rooms. Okay, now I have to kind of pick what's in there. Okay, cell. This. And the execution room is this. Does this have to be built? Probably not. Hugs back to you, Bob. Those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. Yeah, they're a little bit bare, aren't they? The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. Yeah, it would be a little blank without it. Okay, just simply place them. Okay, we'll have a toilet. Let's place it like this. And we need a bed. Just like that. And the electric chair up here. I think those were all the requirements. Let's just wait until they are built. Ah, there he comes. Oh, and there's the bed and the toilet. Where's your bed? I don't know. You want to live in a cell? That wouldn't be too good, right? Right next to the execution room. Yeah, CEO, I'm hearing you. That's essential taken care of. But there are still a few improvements you could make. For example. Up to you, though. These aren't strictly required. It depends on how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. And the facility would look better with a higher quality floor material like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Isn't that a little bit too much for an execution room? Outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Yeah, that would certainly be good. Oh, is that the one up for the execution? This is the man in question. Edward Rumsey, a teacher once, would you believe? Which keeps kicking ya? Well, that's very strange. Not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do our job. Once you're satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. I'm not gonna do that now. I'll do the optional steps. Learn as much as I can. Danger level is low. I could also play a little bit around with that prison here. Oh, look, a lot of guards in the middle. Let's see. What did it say? Halfway here. Connecting this. Are those also out in lights? Placing some lighting. Taking a window for a little prisoner. Does it matter which direction it is on? I'm not sure. To glimpse the sun through. I think it doesn't matter which way it is on. What did they say? A bookshelf? Yeah, sure, why not? You can have one. Anything else? Higher quality materials. Says something about a better floor. Probably here. Mosaic floor. Is that good enough for you? I'll see how long it takes our workers to do that. Our bookshelf has not been built yet. I think it's coming soon. I mean, this is an execution style anyway, but I don't know. If they really care that much. Guess them a Care Bear. Yeah, sure. I mean, if they're up for execution, they probably don't deserve that much attention, but I really wanted to do everything extra, see how it goes. Try to learn from it. Oh, those are lights. Yeah, the small ones are the lights. Okay, I think that's everything I could do. Hi, SL King 7, if I remember the name pronunciation correctly. If not, correct me. Nice for you to join us. Okay, let's see. I think we built everything. What I could think of, at least. Didn't. Would have been here. Who knows what gets thrown in there. Okay, where did I have to click? On the Polaroid. Okay, let's see if he's kind of happy with his execution chamber. Incoming call from the chief. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone-cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Wanna hear this description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Oh, are we living through his story now? That's cool. So you went up to, I guess, a house? Going home, probably. Oh no, I know what he's finding. Now I'm getting it. Poor guy. But he had a pistol with him already. So he was kind of planning about that. I knew I'd catch you two here. Edward, yeah, Susan, nothing more to say. Don't. Just don't. What are you going to do? Very nice, Edward. Well, now you're up for execution. And we gave that guy a bookshelf. And now he's just gonna You just dropped your weapon, you dumbass. Okay, now I know why he's in. Could have easily avoided that. Clear as day if you ask me, deserves every volt he's gonna get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you can deal out such final judgment? Catching a wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. Yeah, I have to give him that year. He had a loaded gun with him, so he was planning that. Other than that, I can really understand his feelings, but he was going in with a loaded gun. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. This state is making an example of him. If he'd committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Well, that's just how life works, Mr. Priest. Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Okay, and here we are. See a nicely built cell here. And the CEO wants something from us again. Now I'm just gonna wait until our little friend is in his cell. I'm here to make you feel better. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is a little bit. I'm gonna take the CEO call. It's a little bit asking them, questioning the morals here, but that's good. I like that so far. CEO, good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. Well, why didn't you tell me that in the first place? We need to connect it to the electrical supply. Ooh, nice. Is that the grid network? I think the power's over here. We are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by those thick underground electrical cables. Probably those. Oh, very nice. Thanks for assuming. Power is provided to the prison by this substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. Hi there, Lou Ranger. No, it's not spooky. It's a little morally depressing, maybe, but also a little funny if you ask me. But not spooky. As you can see, this entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. Okay, that's a little blinking here. Oh, this poor guy is without a light. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. Maybe the connection broke at some point? And they didn't even build that far. Who's responsible for that prison? Oh, wait, now it's me. The nearest electric cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend electrical cables near to cover this wing of the prison. Okay, now let's see. Can I stop that for a second? How close do those have to be? I think this is about right. I hope so. Okay, now I have to wait for this to be built. Okay, and while they are working, let's see. Which friends did you send a request? Kind of new to this friends that wasn't here before. I think it came right after I started. And if I tap out to read the chat, I kind of lose my sound, don't I? So I'm kind of staying tapped in. Okay, you're getting light soon. Don't worry, everyone. Broomfield. Well, like every prisoner is really individual. Okay, the workers are almost finished with the upper section, so you should get light soon. How could they put cells there if they didn't even have electricity finished? If I was in charge of that prison first was fired, that's probably why I could take the place of him. Oh, there are even more down here. Ah, I didn't like that. What's our cable doing? Well, let's speed things up. Okay, now they have lights. And the CEO is happy. And this is an office, it seems. Of whom? CEO? Or mine? Lights aren't the only thing that need power. Your new electric chair does too. Yeah, you told me before. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. Okay. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with main cables. That's probably because it needs so much power. I want to think about it. But yeah, probably needs that. Let's see. Connection here. Maybe also over here, because I don't know how close we have to be to all those lights. And then we're letting the workers do that job. Okay, two more here. They're taking their time. What did that mean? Probably that the worker is working on whatever I was hovering over. And he's kind of sitting in the dark with the priest there. Almost finished. Just taking a bit longer. I'll speed things up. It's taking a little bit too long for my liking. Okay, here we go. Electrical chair is connected. What's next? We're almost done, I think. We should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it, though. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. Make sure nobody is in there. Well, great. That didn't work. I think it's charging too much power. I know why they didn't extend the cable now. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped the circuit breaker in the power station. Whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electric chair generates. Probably have to build more of those. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it, and select Switch On in the menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Okay, 3. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the menu, and then we just hope that that is enough. You kinda wanna wake him up so that he's awake, but you don't wanna wake him because he doesn't like it? Or did I get that right? Oh, and switch this back on. Do you work? Switch on? No? Okay, here we go. Shouldn't have paused while I was doing that. Okay, now we're expanding. Now we have to wait till our workers here do that job. Oh, that guard is sleeping on the job. I can see that. I don't know what you could do. Do something irresistible for him to wake up, like, I don't know, cooking bacon. Always gets everybody in the house up. Even if you don't want them to. Hey, there's Skull 2 missing. Who's working on that? Okay, those two. Okay, hurry up, my little workman. We're almost there. If you don't have something in the house, I don't know. Maybe you like something else? Like, I don't know, got coffee or some boiled eggs. Now let's see, now we have to see if the chair is working. And here we go. And nothing broke. Well done, I believe we're finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Yeah, that lets you sleep better at night, huh, CEO? No heart. Okay, it looks like we're in the church now. I really like how they did this there. Nice representation. Oh, did he come to church? Because he couldn't bear his guilt? The cutscenes are a little bit loud. I don't know if I can turn that down a little. Don't know how it is for the stream. But they seem louder than the rest of the game. Can I help you? Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I have done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You'll never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. This is really loud. God will forgive you, no matter what you have done, if you ask Him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the Lord. There is no other way. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You'll be with God soon, and He will have the final judgment on you. Well, that doesn't really help him at all. Well, too late for that. floor looks really nice here. Okay. Probably should think about something else than our floor tiles. Hey, I'm making this really slow. Hey, Jumper was just passing by. Maybe he wanted to get a glimpse of the execution. Everybody's coming to watch. Sure, why not? Have fun. What a strange prison. Atwood Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 accounts of murder in the first degree. Again, somebody watching. Okay. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. Okay, those are nice last words. Oh, don't do it that bright. My poor eyes. You'll get in trouble? Why will you get in trouble, Louis Ranger? Oh, that was already the first chapter. Okay. This is really loud. The cutscenes are so loud and the rest of the game is just fine. Let me see if I can get this down a little. There should be maybe like this. Okay, we have to get it back up as soon as we have the other scene again. There's a crisis brewing at our other facilities. Someone started a fire in the prison kitchen. The priority is to put it out, stop any casualties, and prevent more damage. Use the emergency services button in the toolbar to call the fire brigade. Get this fire under control before it burns the whole prison down. My god, this is really a big fire. Okay, how could this get so out of hand? Okay, let's see. This is still very loud. I think I'm keeping the volume down. Just tell me if it's okay, more quiet, or if I should keep it loud. For now, I think this is good. Okay, emergencies. Fire. How many do I need? 4 firemen, 1 fire engine. Let's order 2. Okay. And here we go. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, there they are arriving for the rescue. What happened, Louis Ranger? Something wrong? Right-click to order your firemen to move. There, firemen will aim hoses at any nearby fire. Press H to aim their hoses manually. I'll just get them close by first. I'll just get their asses over here. And then we'll see how we... Maybe some on the northern and 1 on the southern front. Or 8 people, maybe they can circle the fire. Hey everybody. We'll try our best here. You get inside. Get up here. There. Hope I'm doing this right. Okay. And let's see how this plays out. See if nobody gets hurt or something. He did? Why would he do that? Only because you woke him? Doesn't sound like good family life. Up here, maybe. Oh, I forgot about one. You're going here, sir. Maybe a little higher up. Don't want you to get hurt. Okay, we are fighting this fire very effectively. Why are you going through the middle? Is he insane? Hello, firefighter. He's definitely insane. That fireman is the insane one. Okay, go here. You as well. Okay, we're almost finished with extinguishing the fire. Then why did you want to wake him at 2 AM? What's the reason for it? And I think the fire is done. My god, there's a survivor in the wreckage. Oh, hopefully the other fireman didn't step on him on his way through. Christ on a crutch, it's Don Palermo. Should I know that name? Of all the inmates, it just had to be our mob boss. The bad news for him is that budget cuts have meant we had to sack all our permanent doctors. The good news is our infirmary is still usable. Hire a couple of doctors and they'll take care of Don Palermo whilst we sort this mess out. We need to clear up this mess. Use the bulldoze tool to demolish the ruined canteen and kitchen. You need to remove all the debris. That woke him up already? If you were just searching at normal level, then I don't know. Shouldn't have. I don't know how your house is built exactly. No good sound isolation. Designate a garbage zone adjacent to the road. Our workmen will dump the wreckage there for the garbage trucks to dispose of. Oh, a lot of stuff to do this time. Way more than in the first chapter. Finally, can you send those firemen home now they've done their job? I've added more details on each of these objectives into your to-do list. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight the objective and you'll see additional instructions. Okay, wait. This is probably the send home button. Okay, those are going home. Why are your games in the basement, Dan? That really doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't they be in your room? The garbage zone? I'll have to wait for it. Yeah, now it's built. Clear the burned wreckage. Bulldoze tool. We're going to bulldoze everything, kinda. Optional hire one work command. Yeah, sure. Why not? We have kind of a lot of cash, so... Oh, let's do one more than now. I have 30. Okay, doctors. I think 4 doctors should be enough. Okay, then let them do this stuff. And we already dismissed the fireman. Or maybe we have to wait until they are gone. And CEO again. Demolishing those buildings will take a while. You can pass the time more quickly by using the buttons on the clock. Yeah, I figured that out already. Just standard. Oh, that's too bad then. I'm only speaking of my situation here and I have no problems like that. Probably because I have everything I need in my room. I don't really know how those jewels look like. Well, this is really taking a lot longer. If we don't have a kitchen and a canteen anymore, will the prisoners not get pissed? Are they cheering us or are they mad? Prisoners have serious complaints. Okay, it's more like they're pissed. It will take some time until they get rid of all that garbage. Yeah, those are probably cool, right? Don't know what they look like exactly. Which kind, if they're bigger ones, smaller ones. Ah, that CEO always has work fast. Good work. Well, let's check up on our casualty. Well, at least he's still alive. Oh, he gets some visitors. The sound of that. Okay, he's not feeling well. I think he's trying to say something. Which of you cocksucking faggot banging a red pussy motherfuckers did this? Oh my god. He's dying and he's still like that. Is he thinking that the fire was no accident? No one did this to you, Poppy. It was an accident. Shut your stinking mouth and listen good, the both of you. If I knew which of you fucks started that fire, I'd snap your stinking neck. But my time is done. I'm going to die in this fucking bed. And there's a family business to run. The Palermo name is all we've got left. So you do the honorable thing, you dirty piece of shit fox, capiche? Whatever you say, Don. Heard those kind of sense?